Here's what they've been waiting for all week. The megastar, also known as Hannah Montana. Plus, she's a talented recording artist with a new album out next week. Please welcome one of the most popular teenagers on the whole planet. Here's Miley Cyrus. Look at you!
You've grown up a lot since I've seen you.
Yeah, I was here a little while ago.
Remember Joy years ago, went to your house there in Tennessee?
You were about one.
Yes, I do. No.
You were a little girl, and your dad was very proud of the decorating job he had done around the house.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
gave
a
a little
lovely
interview,
home.
yeah.
Cool.
So anyway, now you're 17, and you've been actually working in the business since you were 11, right? And what a past 6 years you've had.
Yeah, well, I started auditioning for the show when I was 11 and got called back and started working on it by the time I was 12. And so, you know, we just finished up this year. So it's been a really awesome ride,
Wow,
and it's been a long time. It's been awesome.
Absolutely. You learned a lot.
Yes, I worked really hard, and now I just feel like I'm kind of prepared for whatever, because it was a really good training for
So
me.
is this phase of your life and your career over as you move on to the next area?
Well, the show still is going to air coming towards the end of this year. There'll be more Hannah Montana episodes, so that's still, you know, good for my younger audience that they can, you know, have that. And you know, there's a lot of everyone likes the show. You know, it's a family show, so it's good for the families. And then, so that's not, you know, completely over for my fans, but I'm kind of moving on to new things.
To what would you prefer?
After this, I go into a movie called LOL with Demi Moore, so that's what I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, Demi mentioned it to us the other day.
I'm really excited.
That's
kind of like every day I'm like counting down, waiting for it.
That's like a remake of an old French film, isn't it?
Yes, and it's the original director, so it's going to be really cool because it's not like anything else I've done. We're doing it like independently, so we don't have to answer to a big studio, and we can make it, and it can be what it is. Because it's such a good film that we really want the American people to see it too.
You know, I heard you were doing homework just before the show in the dressing room.
Yeah.
It's kind of fascinating how you stay sort of grounded with all that's going on around you.
Yeah, my
manage
boyfriend was helping me do it because I'm learning about South Africa, and I was just like, but my teacher's going for this new approach because she says that like every time I see her I run away. So she's doing a new approach where she kind of does like the guilt trip. She just hands it to you, and then at the end of the day, at some point throughout the day, I do it, and then I hand it to her at the end of the day.
So this has been going on for years now,
We have
right?
new approaches every week.
So you're kind of on your honor system.
Yeah.
And this is to complete your high school education.
Yes. So I actually, by the end of this New York trip, I'll be done with 11th grade, and I'll start 12th grade, and you know what that soon.
Okay, and then it's over.
Then it's over.
So you met your boyfriend
Who
in
was
Australia,
that guy? I saw you
right?
sitting on his lap. What's he all about?
He was in the movie The Last Song, and so then ever since we've been together.
Did you fall in love with him, Miley, while you were making the movie?
Yeah, I think it was kind of towards the end. We were just kind of, you know, hanging out and shooting the movie and whatever, and then on the last day I was like, I don't want it to be like this. I didn't want to be the end of it. So then he came and he hung out with me in Nashville and saw Nashville, and then he really liked it. And it was just, you know, it's cool when you can have someone that's like so chill that wants to hang out in a place like that. And so it's cool. So we actually just had our year anniversary like 2 days ago, or yesterday, wait, 2 days ago. So yeah.
So he's been
I
here.
forgot.
But isn't it nice you found somebody to chill with?
Yeah, just chill. You guys chill. Just chill.
Sounds serious because he's left, you know, his country, and he's here now indefinitely.
Yeah.
So is he going to go with you while you're filming?
No, unfortunately, now that I have a boyfriend with a job, it's not near as much fun because you can't hang out all the time, so I'm working and he's working. And
Well, is he a singer, an actor, or everything?
He's an actor,
he's
right?
not a singer.
I like the way she talks.
He's not a singer. I don't do boys with bands anymore. I only do actors, and this is my actor boyfriend. I learned from my
Good
past
for you. But now, wait a minute. You say he's a French guy. I thought he was from Australia.
He's Australian.
Australian, yeah.
You gotta keep up with the movies. The last
French movies, what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
But this guy's from Australia. Oh, those are
And his
Australian.
name is Liam, one of your favorite.
Liam.
Liam, yes.
Liam,
We just
yeah.
love
Liam.
that name.
I love that name.
Yeah, everyone gets it wrong every time he says it, so he just makes up names when we go to Starbucks. They're like, what'd you say? Leon? And we're just like, Kevin. It's Kevin. Just like, write it. We don't care.
I suppose everybody wants to look at this guy. This is the guy who is with
Captured
Miley
your
now,
heart.
captured
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus's heart.
Yeah. So,
And you're
yeah.
not, and you're not afraid to admit it,
Well, yeah.
you know?
Everyone else better not be looking. That's all I'm saying. Don't look too hard. I'll take them out.
Miley Cyrus is chilling. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow is the day I never planned. You're gonna be my man, understand? I can't be saved.
Little piece of Miley Cyrus's new album. I believe this is your fourth, right?
Yes.
And incidentally, she writes all of the songs herself, and then it takes a whole year to produce, turn this thing out, and get it out there.
Yeah, we wrote a lot while I was on tour, and then when I got back to LA, we kind of finished up. And I work with really, good people that, I'm able to collaborate with. And so it's still, it's someone to look at and, look up to, and they have good opinions, but they also are, totally okay when I'm saying, no, I know that this is the way I want it to sound. Because at the end of the day, it's got your name on it.
Did you write this one? Can't Be Tamed?
Yes.
Is that about you? Miley Cyrus cannot be tamed?
Cannot be tamed. I wrote it with two of my really close friends, and what's really cool about it is it goes along with my life, because I feel like a lot of people, they always want to put you in a category, or this is who she is, and you can never grow up and never change. And so I'm trying to do that now, and still keep my fans with me. But also, I just feel like there's so many kids out there that they want to be a musician, but they're supposed to be this, and their parents say they should be that, and their teachers think something else. And it's like, don't, all those people's opinions are important. They care about you, but at the end of the day, it's about doing what you love and, being happy.
So
and that's
follow
what I
your
think
heart.
is. Yeah, and don't let anyone tell you what you should or shouldn't be.
I heard you did a duet with Bret Michaels.
Yes.
How was that?
Yeah, we did Every Rose, and he was really excited when he heard I wanted to do the song. So it was really cool. And, I was talking about this the other day, me and my mom, and it's just funny the way when finally someone gets sick or something happens to somebody, everyone all of a sudden starts saying, you were the best musician, you were so amazing, you did so much for the music industry. But when he's just Bret, no one was doing that. And then now he's getting so much recognition, and we did the song way before he was ever sick.
Oh, no kidding, a long
so
time ago.
I was like, I've always recognized what a good musician he is. He's so talented, and when you sit in the studio with him and hear him play this song that is such it's anthemic, it's amazing. So it's really cool, and I'm really happy I did it when I did.
So you could get 12 songs on the album, but then there are some songs that you have written, worked on, maybe even recorded, that have to be eliminated. Yeah,
that's the hardest part, is for us, it's you work so hard on something, you have so many, those are kind of my favorites, but I have, those are the ones that I feel like my fans need to hear the most, but there's so many that I have that I'm like, I should release this, but I didn't have, enough time. So that's why, it's fun when you do a live show, if you can throw in a song if you like it.
Or save it for your next album.
A lot going on in your life, Miley.
Very busy.
What are you going to do this summer?
I go and shoot that movie, and then I'm taking a little break.
And a little break. Well, good for you. Well, you deserve a nice break.
Just gonna chill.
Yeah.
Chill out. Just gonna chill out, baby. That's it.
Can't Be Tamed, be released June 21st. Okay? Say goodbye to all your fans, Miley. Devo coming up next. We'll be right back.